Yeah.
Let's see. We only got like 2 or 3 questions left. Do you think we'll see Derek and the Scavengers attack Alexandria this season?
I think so. I hope so too. Well, wait. I think that's gonna happen either the first couple episodes or the mid-season finale
I guess, yeah.
of season 6, because they already finished season 5, and as far as we know and assume, they ended it with Rick killing Pete.
We do know that there was like explosions and gunfire on set. Not the finale, like one of the episodes before that. What do you think that was from? Could that have been from maybe they did Derek and the Scavengers a little bit early? Maybe they didn't wait till the gunshot. They just kind of had them attack.
I mean, it's definitely possible, but I don't think it would have the. I don't think it would be the best thing to do, because that gunshot should really be a cliffhanger.
Right. Yeah.
It could set up so many things for this season, the end of the season, and then next season. So,
I have a question for you. When specifically do you think they'll either tease Negan or bring him in? I think end of season 6. If not, maybe like a tease the end or the mid-season finale of season 6 type thing. Because
I think they'll give teases starting the season finale of season 6. They'll definitely start it, but I think he won't come until at the earliest season 7 mid finale. I think.
Okay. Let's see. Do you think Noah would be a hostage in Rick's group for a trade between Dawn's group? And do you think Carol and Beth will be in the same situation Michonne and Herschel were in Too Far Gone?
Wait, do we think who will be?
Will Carol and Daryl be in the same? Carol and Beth be in the same situation Michonne and Herschel were in Too Far Gone in this episode coming up?
I kind of feel like Beth will. I definitely believe that Noah will be will be used to for the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Spoiling Dead fan said that Rick wants to use Noah, but we know in the end that they don't give Noah back to them.
Right. I don't think they're gonna recreate the Too Far Gone scene too much, because that's such a jarring scene. Like, it's probably one of the most memorable scenes we've had on the show. The whole thing with Herschel and Michonne, mainly Herschel, for obvious reasons, and I just feel like if they did that same thing again with another Green family member, that'd just be like, why, we've been here before.
It could also be for lack of a better word, poetic, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because like let's say Dawn did have her sitting down, had her hand on her shoulder, and just cut her head off.
Right.
Like, that would be crazy to see again.
Right.
And people will be like, what? The same death to another? Like, it would be like the biggest coincidence ever, because Dawn wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it would be a shocker too for people.
Yeah, definitely would. I don't think they do the head cut off though with Beth, because they still want us to believe she's like this 17, 18-year-old girl, where I don't think they would do that to her. I mean, I didn't think they were going to do it to Herschel either, but,
Yeah.
Because it's like two ends of the spectrum, a harmless sweet old man, or like a innocent little girl type thing, or innocent teenager. So, I mean, but, well, I guess we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see. After watching Crossed and the fact that Daryl and Tyrese did not agree with Rick's plan, and after what we saw happening with Sasha, and Rick wanted to go back and kill Gareth and his gang at Terminus, but Glenn and Abraham did not agree with the plan, do you think it's time that Rick brings back the Ricktatorship? Yes, I do.
I think that's how it should have been all along, except for obviously when the council was,
Right.
But once they got back together after the fall of the prison, I think it should have been dictatorship throughout, the whole time.
I thought
But
it kind of was going to be when in episode 502 Strangers when Glenn was talking to Abraham and he's like, no matter what, at the end of the day we're gonna do what Rick says, and then after that he was like, all right, we'll go with you to DC. So I was like,
Sup, fellas?
how's it
what's
going?
up?
Good.
What's it, Zeus?
Yeah.
Crap, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I hate that they have these little scenes of people not following Rick's orders. You know what I mean?
I know, it bothers me. I'm like, just listen to Rick. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but not just that. I feel like it takes away from people believing that Rick is the greater good. That people follow him because they know that they can count on him. You know what I mean?
I feel like it is though, with them disagreeing, it is gonna build up his speech a little bit more though at the end of the season.
Yeah.
When he just takes charge, he's like, no, this is the way it needs to be and all that, and he kills Pete.
Yeah, that does make sense. And then from after that on out, people will not question his leadership.
Right. At this point, do you think that Shane told Rick about how to... Wait a minute. At this point, do you think that what Shane told Rick about how to survive in this world, he was right? And do you think that Rick understands that in this world you can no longer give anyone the benefit of the doubt?
That's a really difficult one for me to say because, there's been some good people that they've met on the road, and there's obviously been some very nasty, evil people. But, look at someone like, let's say Tyrese. Like, Tyrese, he just came in, kind of joined the prison, was just looking for somewhere to have refuge, him and Sasha, and they ended up being two really, really good people. So I think that there's still good people in their world, and obviously they're going to need to find ways to be able to trust people, but I think that the way that Rick has been doing it, if he determines whether he or not he trusts someone, I think that's a pretty good way that Rick has been doing it this season.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This is a little, off topic, but you wonder what I think was like an absolute fail for me?
What?
I hated how they didn't show Noah coming out of the woods and meeting Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have showed that.
I mean, like, they talked about in the interview that the fans shouldn't be, spoon-fed, but I feel like that's something that should have been done.
Yeah, that could have been handled a lot better, I think.
A lot better, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, but like looking back on it, I would have liked to have seen that discussion.
Yeah. All I'm gonna tell you guys is if this mid-season finale isn't the whole battle like we're hoping it to be and action packed, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be very disappointed with this season, but I'll be kind of sad about the first half of this season because the first 3 episodes were amazing. Then 4 through 7 just weren't what I was hoping that they would be. So yeah. I really hope that the mid-season finale is what I hope it's gonna be.
Yeah, I wish all Scott and Gail and everybody wouldn't hype anything at all. That's what we were talking about in our video that we didn't post, Clitherall, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think, Zeus?
I agree about the first 3 episodes. I liked episode 5, and I liked 7.
Yeah, I enjoyed 7. See, Zeus, I hated 4 and 5, but I loved episode 6. I didn't think it was an amazing episode, but I really did enjoy it. And then 7, I would have really enjoyed that episode had they not done all the fishing and stuff with that group with Maggie and Abraham and that group. That was just so pointless where they could have been doing more stuff with Rick's group because that group was so exciting to watch.
In terms
Yeah.
of Abraham's group, I really think that if they don't use that fire truck to hurtle through those walkers, I'm going to be so disappointed because they've been hyping it up. If you look at all the promos and everything, they keep showing that buckle up sign, and they're still at that plate at the road there, those walkers. Like they just,
Oh, sorry.
no, I'm pretty much done. You can go.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Wonder what I noticed
What?
back when the Spoiling Dead fans showed the fire truck. It was covered in blood and guts, and it just looked so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But they've done nothing with the fire truck.